To those who don't get drunk, why not? I quit smoking cigarettes, and if I have more than 2 drinks I usually break down and smoke. I wasted half my life getting drunk. Getting to experience and remember things sober now is pretty cool. Can't take the hangovers anymore, man. Wastes a whole day afterwards, and you're usually picking up the pieces from the night before anyway, which makes it even worse. Because quitting was hard. I have a nightmare that my kid needs me and I'm unable to respond due to drunkenness. I spent my 20s drunk. That was enough. I come from a family of alcoholics. I don't drink because I would rather not tempt fate. I figure it's better be safe than sorry. I'm depressed and I'd much rather have the benefits of my antidepressants than alcohol. I don't like the smell, the taste, the feeling, or the hangover. Dad wrapped himself around the power pole and my brother is on his second DUI in like a few months. Fuck alcohol. A. I don't like losing control. B. Money. C. Migraines. So many reasons. Because if I taste alcohol, I will have 40 beers. I will not sleep, just keep drinking until I pass out after about 30 hours of being trashed. I stopped drinking over 2 years ago to help support my husband who is an alcoholic. Me stopping made me realize I had alcoholic tendencies. I come from a family of alcoholics, so this cemented the reason to stop for good. I can hang out with lots of people that drink and still have fun. It's just not for everyone. I hate the taste of alcohol and I don't particularly enjoy the feeling of being drunk, either. Because I'm 104 days sober. It just doesn't seem fun. I can have a good time sober. And then drive home and wake up feeling good. As I got older, the thrill of drinking lessened. The waking up with hangovers was not fun. I was a bartender for 20 years and saw how people acted when they were drunk, and it's not an attractive look. I love waking up with no hangover and feeling good in the morning, and the feeling of being drunk in general is just not pleasurable to me. Was beaten by a drunk as a child, my mother almost died in a drunk driving accident and I was the sole survivor of a wreck that killed my 2 friends. I hate alcohol with a passion. It's enough to be buzzed, I think. It's not worth the money. When I used to drink I'd easily spend €50, €100 a night only not to remember half of the night anyway. I like being in control. I just have literally no interest in it. Recovering alcoholic. Clean for 5 years, rock on gesture. Got young kids, gotta keep my head on a swivel. I don't trust myself and am afraid of what I might do if I lost control. Have you ever heard the saying? You don't get in trouble every time you drink, but every time you get in trouble you've been drinking. Why not? I like my reality straight up. Also, as a retired DJ, I saw way too many stupid, drunken assholes to want to be one. Because it messes with my circadian rhythm and I'm told old for that shit. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim. Do not need artificial party enhancement. Crazy enough already, I'm hilarious when you're drunk. My parents are addicts, their friends were addicts, my friends were addicts. They're in ruin, rehab or dead. I've never tried anything but will still have to suffer the consequences of that environment for the rest of my life. It gives me anxiety. A drink past 6 p.m. means I'll be up all night, heart pounding. I don't like the taste of alcohol, so I don't drink it. Did that when I was younger. I had one very bad hangover that lasted 3 days, never again. It's an overrated feeling, a slight buzz is enough for me. I turn super red and can't breathe through my nose, lol, Asian flush I guess. I have a severe phobia of vomiting. Afraid that will happen if I drink too much. I don't because of family trauma. I love drinking, always have, and always will. But what I don't love is feeling like crap and completely wasting a day or two laying around hungover. I once heard drinking today is borrowing happiness for tomorrow. Kind of corny, but I'd rather have slightly less enjoyment over a long period of time than a blast for a short period and waste the rest. Hopefully that made sense. Don't like the feeling. Next to the fact that I don't like alcohol, what's the point of getting drunk? Most people get annoying, inappropriate, and just downright assholes. And most don't even remember the night. I prefer to enjoy my night and have control over my actions. I'm an avid recreational athlete. Drinking excessively destroys recovery and performance. Priorities. Alcohol has horrible effects on the body. Also, I might end up addicted and drink myself into alcohol poisoning. So I'm okay with never drinking it. Alcohol usually tastes bad. And even the good drinks don't taste as good as non-alcoholic drinks. Alcohol has a negative impact on general health. Being drunk is also kinda lame, and alcohol is often used to disguise the fact that nothing interesting is actually happening. X200B. The way I see it, instead of altering my mind state to trick myself into thinking I am doing something fun and interesting, I could instead just do something fun and interesting. Other than the taste being bad, I have a stomach issue that alcohol exacerbates. It slows down my digestion even worse than it already is, and the alcohol will just build up in my stomach the more I drink until I eventually get sick. They don't need a reason to not drink. Hangovers. I got tired of waking up the next morning needing stitches or having to repair relationships. Tastes like shit, to be honest. I hate throwing up and I don't want to get hungover and feel like crap the next day. I learned freshman year of college that I have a naturally high tolerance for alcohol, but will always, and I do mean always, throw up if I go past tipsy. I don't enjoy throwing up, and I didn't really like how being drunk felt anyway, so I decided to never do that again. And since it's not easy to accidentally drink myself to actually drunk with my tolerance, I haven't. I'm 46, for the record. Sober for 131 days. I like who I am. Give me one good reason to do so. Never enjoyed the idea of being not in control. Never understood people that got blackout drunk constantly. I'd like to not act like a complete idiot for a night and wake up feeling like shit. But drinking moderately is fun. I can't breathe properly when I drink. I don't know if this is because of low tolerance or an allergy. Tried drinking more at home when I was younger to build a tolerance, but this was always the reaction. Doesn't even have to be a lot. A glass of wine would already make me very physically uncomfortable. Either way, it's just not an enjoyable feeling whatsoever, so I just stay away from alcohol. I can't drink alcohol because I have high uric acid and am at risk for developing gout. I've gotten 3 uric acid stone in my life. The last one had to be removed via a procedure where they use shockwaves and lasers to break up the stone. During my blood work they found out I had high uric acid, and that's what was causing my stones. So now I have to minimize all purine-rich foods which increase uric acid. Alcohol is basically pure purine.